Hello, everybody. Good evening. So good to have you still with us. So we're going to take you through some of the highlights. We haven't got to do. We're already like half an hour into the post game. We haven't got to show you many highlights yet. We're going to do that now. What's up, Mikey? You good?
Just looking at the other hosts.
Keep it together. Never mind. We're moving on from that one. Anyway, Inter against Arsenal. That's where I want to pick up because Arsenal had a good night tonight. 3-1 the final score against Inter, away to Inter.
Very good night. You have two strikers scoring goals. Very unlike Arsenal at the moment. But if we start to score goals with strikers and adding and keeping doing, the set pieces, will be amazing. As you can see here, Gabriel Jesus holds the ball very well. Play with Eze. Ball arrive on Timber. And then, as you can see, Merino gets involved. Ball goes to Timber. Misses his kick. But Gabriel Jesus is alert to make it 1-0 for the Arsenal.
Yeah, and they started brilliantly, Arsenal. Inter Milan got the goal. They come into the game. Thuram was really good in that first half, causing the centre-back problems. And it felt like the goal was coming for a spell, 10-15 minutes, as I said, in that first half. And Susic got to the goal, really good.
I was waiting
finish.
for that. Susic.
Yeah. He scored the goal. That's scouts enough for you. And, great strike, but the inevitable was coming. As I said, Arsenal was so dominant at times in that first half, Big Meeks.
Yeah, there was that set piece. Trossard to Jesus. I mean, what was that, 19th they've scored from corners this season?
Yeah.
Trossard, the smallest man, and Jesus probably the same height as him as well. Just a movement in the box, though. He comes alive and just there to tap it in.
The crossbar, the ball, yeah.
For sure. And then Gyökeres.
And yes, I think we all felt kind of a relief, when he scored, and some type of happiness. I don't know what they're doing in Inter Milan, allowing him to go, but he held the ball very well. Then he's trying to play Bukayo Saka, that will go down as an assist for Bukayo, and then he bends it really well. You can question a tiny bit the goalkeeper, but it doesn't really matter. I think we were all happy for him with what's been happening to him at the minute. But sometimes when you're at the club and you have a kind of a fair, you have the other striker that scored, you come, you to score, who's going to start, who's going to... That's a healthy competition.
Yeah.
Well, Anita Jones was over there at the San Siro for us. We're going to go over to Anita and check in with her because she seemed to think that she had spoken into existence the goals earlier on. I believe you've been speaking to some people as well over there in the tunnel and everything after the game. Have you got any news for us? Anything you can share?
100%, and I'd like to say I do have those superpowers because what an entertaining game we had, especially off the back of Arsenal's game at the weekend. But heard from Gabriel Jesus mentioned that TT was happy with the performance, and I asked did he have anything to say in response to it, and he said that he just loves that when he speaks about the team everyone listens, and he asked if you could continue to do so, that you have such an authoritative voice when it comes to all things Arsenal. So yeah, a lot of love from the Brazilian, who of course got 2 goals today. It was his first goals in the Champions League in just over 2 years, giving Mikel Arteta a real headache. I asked Mikel Arteta both about Gabi Jesus and Gyökeres, and he agreed that that goal from Gyökeres was probably the best that we've seen from him in an Arsenal shirt. So plenty for the Spaniard to think about when they have that huge game against your team at the weekend, Kate.
Yes, but don't forget, Man U are back.
What?
Oh, it's a good game against Manchester City. Anita, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Are we going to see Anita again, or is this like goodbye? Is this the official goodbye?
How was it? How was your night? Did you have fun? What did you have to eat? Did you go to shopping? Come on, Anita. You just come with one answer and leave us.
Of course. Another thing I wanted to say, many Arsenal fans want to hear about the man, the mastermind behind, in fact, but Arsenal are not letting him do interviews. They are aware that people want to hear from him, that he's a secret weapon, but unfortunately he's not going to be revealed to the public.
Oh, secret weapon, who everybody talks about.
Interesting.
It's just a weapon now.
Well, Anita, the new rules are we all stay till 11:15. So if you don't mind just hanging around, just in case. I'm joking. You can go, actually. Okay. You're fine. Thank you so much. It was good to see you. We will see you next week, I'm guessing.
Yeah, of course. And that's after Arsenal beat Manchester United at the weekend.
Oh, fighting talk. OK, let's see.
Wow.
Goodbye.
Bye now.
Gavi, congratulations. Before we get into the game, a certain Arsenal fan in the studio, in Thierry, enjoyed that performance. Do you have a word for him?
Yeah, to him, keep believing in Arsenal, keep believing the players, because he's a gunner, you know. He's a legend of this game, and then obviously the greatest, I think, player who heard this T-shirt. So I think when he talks about like Arsenal, everyone listen, and then when he talks about players, everyone listen as well. And then yeah, I think it's always good when someone like him talk about the players and the team, and then the club, because, you know, helps a lot. And then he knows that.
Oh, that's very sweet. In terms of the game then, you got 2 goals today, 2 very different types of goals. One more of a poacher goal, getting your toes at the end of it, and then that header. How good does it feel to get your first goals in the Champions League in just over 2 years?
It's amazing feeling, you know. When I was kid, I always dreamed to play in the big stage. And then I was talking before the match with some of the players that I played here 2 times already, and then I never score. So as a kid, I always watch Serie A, and then I was like dreaming to play here, you know, and then just to come here, play against Inter, amazing club with amazing players, and then score, and then win against one of the best teams in the Europe is amazing feeling, of course. But obviously it was a great performance by the team.
That result means that you have now booked your place into the round of 16, and you will get one of those top 2 positions with a game to spare. How much pressure does that take off the team now?
Well, the pressure is, for me, is a word that we cannot live without, you know. To play for this huge club, always will be a pressure. So, yeah, I think pressure will be there till you hear this shirt. But we have to take in a good way, you know, like we come here, it's a pressure to play against them here, knowing that I don't remember last time they lost here, and then we did today. We won against one of the best teams in Europe, and then obviously we have to rest today, tomorrow, and then after start to think about another big one on the weekend, and then they come from victory against their rivals, so their confidence is high, you know. But obviously we have to enjoy the performance, the victory of tonight, because it's a great achievement for the group, and then give us obviously more confidence.
Just last one, you have mentioned what comes up on the horizon. Fans felt a little frustrated with that performance against Nottingham Forest last time out in the Premier League. It is Manchester United, back at home, of course, had 4 games away from home in all four different competitions. What can you take from today going into that game? You mentioned how revived Man United looked against one of the title rivals in Man City.
Well, it's a final. It's a final. I think we have to face every single game as a final. Like I said, they come with a new manager with a lot of confidence because they just beat their rivals, you know, and it's always hard to play against them. But yeah, we were playing at home. Obviously, we didn't have the best performance in last game in the Premier League, but still. We have amazing players, amazing stadium. The support the fans give us is amazing, unbelievable, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to give them some performance back to the Premier League.
Well, thank you, and congratulations on today.